Alright, welcome on in everyone to this episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today we're going to take a look at Black Hills Area 695 out of South Dakota. The council was originally chartered in 1930. We're going to head on over to the patch table. We've got a couple examples of the T1, defined with its gold border, light blue sky, and white letters. We've got kind of a more rough defined twill on the first one up here at the top, and then kind of a smoother twill towards the bottom. So we definitely have a couple of production runs of the T1 here. When we look at the back, both of these are cloth gauze back, but you can see the how open or tight the gauze is a little different between the two production runs as well. We don't have any history on how many production runs were done of the T1. And then the Black Hills Council subsequent issues all maintain this same aesthetic. They then add a fleur-de-lis. So the T2 added a smaller fleur-de-lis, don't happen to have that. The T3, T4, T5 all used to have variants of A and B. The T3 was separated in A and B because the A was also a type 1 fleur-de-lis, and the T3B is a type 2 fleur-de-lis. We actually have some examples of the T4. All of these look very, very similar, but are distinct from the first issue because they do have the fleur-de-lis, and the first issue does not have a fleur-de-lis. So these are somewhat representative. We're looking at what used to be referenced as the T4A and T4B. Obviously, they have type 2 fleur-de-lis. Part of their distinction is the letters touching Washington's head. Later issues, I believe it is the T5s, they actually do not have this rock formation to the left of Washington. But again, all have kind of a similar aesthetic, but are differentiated from the T1 in that obviously the T1 does not have that fleur-de-lis. So, to show you the back of these, you got a T4A and T4B. Those designations in the more recent guide have gone away. The only one that maintained A and B is the T3s, because the A and B really is defined by whether or not it's a type 1 or type 2 fleur-de-lis, so they kept the A and B for those. But the T4s and T5s, they've done away with the A's and B's, and now just say it's a range of the size of the fleur-de-lis or the position to Washington's head, etc., etc. So there you have it. Let's put one of the T1s back up just for the sake. So the T1 is not going to have any fleur-de-lis, and in all the subsequents, T2s, T3s, T4s, T5s, look similar, but all have fleur-de-lis. So that makes it at least easy to differentiate which was a T1 first issue. With that, you have the first issue for Black Hills Area 695 out of South Dakota. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of First CSP. We'll be back again tomorrow with another brand new episode of First CSP as always. Until then, hope you guys have a great rest of your day.